Hello my beautiful people, here I am at home. I know this is going to be my first video in English. I'm gonna put here this video which I am home. My name is Sumac Lima. I have three different channels: Sumac Lima TV, Sumac Lima TV 7, where I talk about no politics, no religion, about gossip, about reality shows in Spanish, of course. I have a couple of things in English in there, but then I have my third channel, which is Sumac Lima Consciousness, Conciencia, and then this one that is gonna be about fitness, recuperating. Well, let me tell you a little bit about myself. I am literally 50 years old and I'm very proud of it. I am at home. I live in Florida and I had an open heart surgery 5 months ago. So I'm still recuperating from that. My aorta exploded. I had an aorta aneurysm and an aorta dissection. So you guys can imagine what happened. It happened to me out of a sudden, just for one moment to another. I couldn't believe it. I was stunned. I was from being so healthy. I'm a vegetarian. I haven't drinking 7 years. I don't eat meat. I eat healthy. I'm fitness. I take care of myself so much, and then out of a sudden I work in retail, and then out of a sudden I had an accident, and then 6 hours later I was in the hospital here in Boca Raton, where I was in emergency. I had so much pain because of when I got to the hospital. 2 hours later, they transferred me from the Boca West Hospital to Delray Hospital, and then they had told me that I was in so much pain. It was awful. They told me that my aorta had ripped, and I was bleeding inside. I had internal bleeding, and literally I was dying. So you can imagine when they told me that, when they transferred me to Delray Medical Center, they took me out of the They took me out of the ambulance, and there was a whole team of 2 doctors, anesthesiologists, nurses, and they called my name. They say my social security. I say, yeah, well, you're gonna get we're waiting for you. You're gonna get a surgery, an open heart surgery in 30 minutes. We're ready for you. We've been waiting for you. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm very healthy. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't eat meat. They're like, no, well, you Eva Garcia in the red social security. It's like, yeah, well, yes, you are. Your aorta has broke, and your aorta is like a paper towel, and it has ripped. And every minute that happens keeps on ripping, and now we have to do the open heart surgery. I gagged. I didn't know what to do. I went crazy. I couldn't believe it. I was in shock. I am still in shock. I'm going to a therapist for a trauma shock for what I went through with this horrible experience that I had, with this horrible, literally horrible nightmare that I had to go through, from being healthy, from being fine, to be told that I had to do an open heart surgery. I was completely in shock, my beautiful people. I couldn't believe it. And then at that moment, I just prayed to God. I gave myself in, and I said, God, I surrender into your arms. I surrender. And if this is my time, I'm okay with it. I haven't done anything evil to anyone. I've been good. I've been good to people. I've been good to animals. I volunteer at a homeless dog shelter for over 5 years. It's called EADR, Everglades Angels Dog Rescue, and I just put myself in God's hands, and I say, this is it. At that point, I spoke to my sister. She made me snap out of it because I couldn't believe. You know, how can you believe being so healthy and then to be told that you're not, and you're having an open heart surgery? It was so shocking. It was so, it was just awful. And that's why I'm still going to a therapist trying to pass that trauma. But here I am, 5.5 months later. I survived an open heart surgery. But as sad as it sounds, I'm going to be getting a stent surgery, because they told me that I needed, that my aorta has grown a little bit more than it was supposed to, and that I have to get that down so I don't have any problems in the future. I am happy. I am thankful to God for being so gracious and for giving me another chance to be here in this planet, to be here with you guys, especially on this. I'm doing this in English, and I'm gonna be putting everything in English. This is my first video, so I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys support me. Please subscribe to my channel. Please leave your comments and press the notification button, so whenever I upload a video, it will let you know. But don't forget that I do have other channels, Suma Klima TV and Suma Klima TV and Suma Klima TV 7. And my third one, Suma Klima Conciencia, which means consciousness, which is the channel that I open for me to be able to talk as a therapy myself and to help other people that are there that went through what I went through, or other stuff, and that are going through this trauma and recuperating from the trauma. So hard, but I'm here, and I'm alive, and I'm here to tell my story. I'm here to speak on my behalf. I'm here to speak on the journey that I had just went through, on the journey that I had to go through, in the journey that I had to do. We don't choose. It doesn't matter how healthy we are. If you drink, if you don't drink, if you smoke, if you're a vegetarian, if you're a vegan, nothing. Here I am. I was so healthy, perfectly fine, with no problems. And then out of a sudden, my aorta just broke. It popped. It was just horrible, and it is horrible. And when I think about it, I just gag. And but at the same time, I thank God that I'm alive. I thank my guardian angels, my mother and father that are in heaven, for protecting me, to give me another chance of life. Because I told God, if you make me survive this, there's a lesson for me to learn. And whatever the lesson is, I will learn it. No matter how long it takes. But I have to, for my own life, for my own sakes, for my own, just for myself, to get my own peace of mind from all the stress, the trauma that I went through, from being so healthy to having an open heart surgery, and now going to another surgery in a week. That's why I've been wanting to have this video in English, but I've been postponing, and procrastinating, and I haven't. But now I finally did, so this is my first video. Please support me. I will tell all my stories of my recuperation little by little since April 16. That's when everything happened to me. On that day, a day that I will never forget, a day that I have this scar in. But after all, I'm alive. God is great. God is almighty. God is good. And I thank you for watching my videos, for watching this video, especially my first video. In my other video, I'm going to talk a little bit more about myself. I'm going to talk about who I am. I'm going to talk about who I was before. And you can ask me any questions you want. You are part of my family now if you're watching this video, and I will appreciate that. And I can do exercise, and I'm gonna be doing a little bit of everything in this channel, especially after my recuperation, as I mentioned to you. And I do appreciate you supporting my channel once again, and I will keep you posted, and I will try to post at least one video a day as much as I can. And but don't forget, if you do speak Spanish, I have my other video, my other channel. I apologize, and it's called Suma Klima Conciencia, which means Suma Klima Consciousness. So take care of yourself. Welcome to my channel. This is me, and you will find out much more about me. Once again, leave your question down below. Don't forget to subscribe. This is Amaya, my crazy little doggy. My little crazy little doggy. Look, that's her, Amaya. And take care of yourself. Be well. And God bless you all. Kisses.